Hello. Hey, Alice Alirien, and welcome to the Sunday stream. Happy Memorial Day to all of you fellow Americans and anybody else around the world who might also be celebrating, but of course it's American Memorial Day. Well, I don't know if it's celebrated other places. Is it? Yeah, federal holiday in the United States. Okay, that's what I thought. My heart goes out to any and all of you who have lost a loved one in the line of duty. And in honor of Memorial Day weekend, as you can see by the bar that is going to be across all of the screens we'll be interacting with tonight, we are raising money for a nonprofit called 22 Until None, which is fighting to bring the rate of military and veteran suicides down to 0. I will talk more about that in a little bit, but I will say, for all of you watching on mobile, we have fixed the donation link. I found the one avenue that Twitch has available right now for those of you who are on mobile to donate and have it count toward the donation goal. So if you use command donate in the chat, that will bring up the link that you need, but it is twitch.tv/charity/ my username Alirien14. So that is twitch.tv/charity/ Alirien14. I am going to drop that command in the chat right now so that that link is right there for immediate access, and also you can see what the command looks like so you can recreate it when you need it later. Dice the Barbarian and Green Steam, welcome. Thank you for being early birds to the stream. We are continuing also our run through Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild tonight, trying to collect all of the memories in the Sheikah Slate before we move on to trying to do the Divine Beasts and completing each of the 4 areas. And I know somebody had recommended what order I should do them. I don't remember who that... I think it was HMK who recommended an order. I don't remember what order she said. So we're just going to do them in the order that they're listed in the mission, for better or worse, when we get around to it. But we still have some memories to collect. But yeah, a brief amount, and I will talk more about it. I'll try to, like, every 30 minutes or so, talk a little bit about the charity to remind people to please donate. Our goal currently is $25. Each time we hit that mark, we will go up, and I might leave it active for the entire week until the beginning of June. And I think I'm gonna try to, in future, since this is like, I'm still working out all of the kinks with the charity streams. I did, as you can see, I fixed the donation bar. It is properly visible on both of our camera feeds. It is properly visible on our Tears of the Kingdom feed. It's on the start screen. It'll be on the break screens. I'll show you right now. So I have fixed that for you guys, so we will be able to actively see our goal counting up. I actually need to remove the bit goal for now. Oop, wrong thing. There we go. Because I am not wanting to necessarily garner any revenue for myself tonight. I would rather, for any of you who are feeling financially generous enough, I would rather you give to the charity. If you want to still give to me, I appreciate it, but please prioritize 22 Until None if you can and are willing to do so. All of the donation proceeds go straight to the charity. Twitch, PayPal, and myself do not pocket any of that money. So if you're considering donating and that is part of your decision-making process, now you know 22 Until None will get all of that money. So a little bit about 22 Until None. It's comprised entirely of a volunteer full-time staff who are very, very passionate about veterans, and they will not stop until that 22 is down to none. It was founded by Jarek Cirillo, aka D-Rec, who is the president of the foundation. He's a Houston native who served 8 years as an infantryman in the Marine Corps and served in both OIF and OEF. And he founded the nonprofit in response to coming to learn that and coming to experience losing more of his military brothers and sisters at home than he ever did abroad in combat. And I agree with him, he believes that our veterans and military service members deserve only the best, having fought and earned all of the rights and privileges that they shed blood, sweat, and tears to do. And it's the least they deserve for putting their lives on the line to defend us and our country and our allies, both here and abroad. There are several other members of the nonprofit, former civilian DoD staff, a few other former Marines, etc., etc. Trying to find I believe the number 22 comes from the number of, it's the percentage of either the death rate or the percentage of veterans and military service members who will take their own lives. Regardless, that's way too high. Any amount is too high. And military and veterans are, I think, the highest or close to the highest rate for suicide in our country. But yeah, so if you whether or not you have any military members or veterans, current or former, at all in your family or amongst your friends, please consider donating. It is a good cause. I firmly believe in it myself. I have several members of my family, both blood and bond, who are in the military, were in the military, and I am very proud of that lineage. I am very proud of those connections, and it would kill me, I probably shouldn't say it that way, it would cause me no shortage of pain to lose any of them in combat. It would hurt immensely if they felt they couldn't talk to anybody and thought that was the only way out. So yeah, we lose enough people to combat and to wars that former politicians in the past really had no sense sending anybody into in the first place. There are current events going on that we really have no business being involved in, and I know our current military are concerned that they're going to get sent into it, but I'm not going to get too much into that. That's not the focus. The focus is tomorrow is Memorial Day. It is Memorial Day weekend. We are taking the time to honor all of those who gave their lives, the ultimate sacrifice, for the defense of our country and its freedoms and the freedoms it believes in. So to do that, we are raising money to help reduce the veteran and military service suicide rate. So yeah, if you are on desktop, that donate button should be somewhere on the screen around where my subscribe or follow buttons are. If you are on mobile, again, that is command donate in the chat to pull up the donation link, which should still be visible in the chat window. But if you click that link and follow the dialogue through there, you should be able to have the donation count toward that bar that is underneath my webcam feed right there. We're gonna go ahead and do our tarot reading here. Oh, excuse me. I was talking a little too fast and thus got too much air in my system, and that in turn has caused me to have a little bit of a hiccup issue there. We are reading from the Modern Witch Tarot. If the cards will please not slide about and fall out of my hands. And instead they just didn't want to shuffle. Fabulous. Need to make sure my webcam's on top here. There we go. We do have a Duchess hanging out. She's just climbed out of her bed to get some water, I think. But she'll climb right back in. We may get a Bamble later. We will see. That one immediately tried to jump. Alright, we have the inverted Nine of Pentacles. Alright, so the Nine of Pentacles inverted signifies mistakes, obsession with work, or setbacks. Though you have perhaps spent much of your energy working hard, you may find yourself in a position where setbacks and mistakes have blocked your way to your goal. Though you have not been lacking in will, diligence, or ambition, these mistakes have cost you. Where did you go wrong, and what can you do next time so it does not repeat itself? This card's lesson is I am safe and I deserve comfort. It's a pentacle card, so associated with Earth, and with Venus in Virgo. Normally is a yes. I imagine if it's inverted, it's actually a no, but yeah. So setbacks, obstacles, delays, derailment a little bit in response to that, and the counsel to take a step back and examine the situation to figure out what happened, what went wrong, and what we potentially can do to alleviate it and mitigate it in the future. All right, I need to fix my controllers because one of them just died. Give me 1 second. I'll leave the full cam up for a moment while I switch this. Of course, I said she'll be back in a moment, and then Chica left the room. Ugh, my boyfriend and I are trying to figure out what we want to do tomorrow for Memorial Day. Because we gotta do something for it, you know? All right, let me switch us over here. There we are. I will keep an eye on the camera to make sure it continues to work. If the camera freezes at any point, I would ask that you guys use the bonk sound effect in the sound alerts panel to catch my attention to let me know that something has gone awry. You can also do that if for whatever reason my mic is muted and I don't see right away in the chat that y'all are screaming at me to speak louder. Let me unmute the game. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, that's right. There's a... Okay. I had just gotten that memory. So, I need the one in the Gerudo Plains, or Gerudo Valley, the one in Lanayru. That's on the side of the castle. And that is in the Lost Woods, because that's the Master Sword spot underneath it. So... yeah, I've done that one. Actually going the wrong way here. Yeah, I meant to go down. Well, if we keep going south, we'll be fine. May as well. There's gonna be something about this bridge. I just know it. There is a cat grumbling. Either about another cat. Well. Oh, yep. Fucking Lizalfos. Damn. Oh, you know what? Yeah. We'll use the Thunderblade. Why not? Aw, his bow went in the water, but that's alright. Oh, it's you. Cool. Take the arrow. Thank you. Ooh! Darn. Okay, what do I have that I can tell it to fuck off? Alright. Yeah, that's a 5. I'm not gonna bother with that one. I knew it! There's always a Korok. Ooh. Arrows, yes, please. Thank you. Why am I wasting a weak weapon on boxes? Because it's weak. And now I'm gonna drop it, and we're gonna take this other rusty claymore. And now we're gonna go back to that. Hello?
Green Seam just donated $50 to 22 until none.
All right, Green Seam, thank you so much for the $50 donation. 22 until none. That puts us double our goal. So we are going to put that goal up to 75. Yes, I want to increase the goal. There we are. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I forgot that was the sound that played for that. So when it went off, I was like, what's happening? And then I spotted the goal bar on the screen. better. Ooh. Fabulous. I'm never close enough to the wall when I jump. And a quick reminder for anybody who's just joined, we are raising money tonight for Memorial Day for 22 Until None, which is an American nonprofit organization fighting to reduce the suicide, the military and veteran suicide rate from 22% to 0. Mighty Mouse 1012, welcome to the adventure. Thank you for following. Oh, we have a Chica back. Hi, darling. Ooh, okay. There's a shrine and a stable over there. Hello? That's an even better picture. Thank you for cooperating, Farosh. Aw. 22 Until None saw my Instagram post. And responded. That means a lot. I did not expect or demand anything like that. I just tagged him in the story to let them know I was raising money. Honestly, I tagged them so that people on Instagram could go check them out. Half the stuff I do online, at least half the stuff I do online, is for the benefit of others over myself. Nope. Nope. Oh yeah? Is there a shrine nearby? Gee, I wonder where the shrine is, guys. Why has it always gotta rain? Alright. Please take all my monster parts.
Wow! Yay!
I actually need to go back to that Great Fairy Fountain and unlock her now that I've got the rupees.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Dax the Barbarian, thank
Dogs
you.
the Barbarian just donated $25 to 22 until none.
Thank you for your $25 donation to 22 until none. That gets our $75 goal, so we will up this again to 100. We'll just keep going up through the course of the stream. Thank you so much. That's gonna be 36. Yup.
Wow!
That's gonna be 20.
Wow!
That was the biggest pain in my ass I've had to deal with. I had to reset my password on I'm sorry, Dax, but you got through it and you got it done. And I very much appreciate your donation, and I am sure they do too. Let's see. Let's go get the shrine. I also was coming over here to see if Pakongo was here, but I don't see him. Puppy dog! Aw. Got through it while almost popping a damn vein. Yeah, please don't pop any veins. Those are kind of important. Kal Makach Shrine. that was satisfying to sneak up on that motherfucker. Okay. Let's drop the fishing harpoon. Yeah. Cool. I need... Nope. Why did I just spam a bunch of apples for that? Because that's what I had the most of. Darn. Okay. You hoe bag. All these bows are better anyway. So we're gonna drop one. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna take the bow. I'm gonna drop it, and I'm gonna take back the one that I had. That way, it tells me it doesn't. That way, the map tells me that I opened all the chests. Haha. Oh, I see what I need to do.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Now I'm getting an ad? Maybe your subscription got screwy? Oh, hang on. Let me wait for to be sure that the ads are done. Okay. Yeah, so, Dax, what I was trying to say is I'm wondering if somehow in all of your, like, password reset, maybe your subscription got screwy? Oh, can I climb that? I cannot. Oh, the fucking chest is... Kick. I honestly do not know. My one suggestion would be consider, if you get another ad, maybe, I don't know why I'm doing that. I can just pull it up this way. Maybe restart your app. And if that doesn't fix it, you may need to log out and all the way back in. I guess I could have just paraglided over here, but it's fine. I know. It's very frustrating, and I would be just as upset. Like I said, if you get another ad, I can also, like, I can just snooze the ads if need be. I don't need to fucking hate technology. Yeah, I know. I don't need to run ads on a charity stream anyway, so like I can snooze the ads or go turn them off until we get this figured out. I totally just knocked my teeth with my straw. That was uncomfortable. All right, I have 4. Is it 4 or 5? Okay, that's what I thought. So I need a goddess statue. It is evidently 4. I need 4 to upgrade. Okay, cool. Thank you. I need to do that. I'm just fucking pissed off. Don't worry about it. Okay. If you say so. Oh, I don't have, I think I would need Revali scale for that, so. Yeah. I will put a leaf there. May as well go over that tower, I guess. I would love for the rain to not. Mainly because I can't see. Hello. Darn. Give me your monstery bits. Yeah. Come on, you're right there. Okay. That's a shitty way to go, to be electrocuted in the rain. Fuck the Lizalfos. Fair enough. Gonna brute force it. Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a Korok there. Yeah. If only I knew where Lizalfos was and had been able to take one out with it. There you are. I don't like that I can't see what's in my path. Luckily, the rain passes soon, so we're just gonna hang out. Alright, I'm gonna not do that because that's gonna make somebody dizzy. Inevitably. There was an idle animation that occurred and I couldn't quite tell what he was doing. Alright, that's a bit more doable. I forgot that I was crouched. Oh, that's definitely a thing. Once again, a quick reminder to anybody who's just joining us, we are raising money tonight for 22 Until None in honor of Memorial Day. It is a non-profit raising money to reduce the suicide rate amongst veterans and current military members from 22% until it is down to 0. Oh, the Thunderblade broke. Damn. Oh well. I'll take that. And those. Ha! You sure showed them. I can't afford to hire you as a real bodyguard, but I can at least give you this. Ooh! Time to stop floofing around. Floofing? Let's get back to the hunt for hardy truffles. Oh, it's you two again. Found a hardy lizard. Oh. Okay, that's just the dragon over there. Aha! Cool. Of course. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Get up onto that higher cliff and glide down to the tower. I'm glad I could stand on the tree root for a second. Oh, lovely. Yeah, see, one of the skulls is still nearby. Oh, see, he just dug into the ground. Hello. Windshore picked up. Okay, and that just stopped. Ah yes, durians. Delightful.